What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to show you some of our brand new merch. What? There's a bear.
Don't leave me! Oh no! Oh, shoot me! No, do you have any food to give it?
Come on, pizza.
Oh, dude, toss it!
You don't want the food? What do you want? What do you want? My merch? Unbelievable. Good morning, everybody. It's February 11th, 2026 at 5 in the morning. And some snowflakes have just started falling. But it's really weird. It like almost feels like it went back to rain real quick. No joke. No freaking joke, but it's hard for me to tell right now. It's really, really odd. But I'm pretty sure it's still snowing. I mean, the reason I came out to do this video was because of the white stuff. Well, it's a mix right now. That's so weird because there were a couple good flakes coming down. It started coming down pretty good about 10 or 15 minutes ago. I'm in my new car and I just take it easy a little bit on the hitting of the gas. Good to see you guys, man. Good to see you guys. Good morning. A little bit tired, but it's worth it, man. This is worth it. I know a lot of people are so excited and ready for this to happen up here, so let's go, man. Let's see here, you know, we're gonna do that. Alright, so we're gonna go through the village and then I think we're gonna just drive around the lake, man. Why not? Why not? So coming up here on the left-hand side, I keep talking about it, but I'm gonna show you guys where Getboards is as opposed to where the village is. And yeah, again, I need to slow it down in this thing because it's such a fast car. Compared to my other car, I don't want to have any issues. Well, there's the Crepe Cafe, that little blue building right there. But you want to go enjoy that place, and then there's Getboards right there on that corner. And there's Big Bear Smoke and Vape right there in that shopping center. That's 2 blocks from the village. And then here's another Getboards shop on the corner, same corner, just 1 block closer to the village. And then look, here's the village. You turn left here at this light, which is where we're going. So when I tell you guys it's so close to the village, centrally located, I'm not kidding. It's right there. So remember, if you guys go in there and bring your own skis, they'll wax them for free, and snowboards for free if you say you're a friend of the channel. And that is a pretty awesome thing. I love those guys over there. Then, as I said, right across the street real quick, Go say hi to my friend Sahil, the owner of Big Bear Smoke and Vape. Promise you guys will love him. He's such a sweetheart. He has 2 shops. He's usually at the Big Bear City shop, which is, you know, my favorite of both shops, simply because it's freaking huge. But yeah, we're in the village right now, you guys. And yeah, that's so weird. It like went back to like a total mix. It started snowing for like 10 minutes and that's it. It feels like we're like getting more of a, like more like rain again. Like, what is going on with this? That's why we need to do a decently long video right now, just so we can give it a chance to switch back. And when I'm looking at the windshield, there's definitely some white coming down, so that's good. But I think I probably went to sleep at about 3, but I set my alarm for every 30 minutes because it kept showing about 4 o'clock, maybe 5 a.m. It was supposed to start with the snow. And that is pretty much what ended up happening. So we didn't miss anything, because I'm constantly staring out the darn window. And as you guys know, I like to get the first flakes, first snow, first everything I can out of these storms. But yeah, we're just gonna cruise around the lake. It's gonna be a beautiful drive, maybe a little bit dangerous. Temperatures in the upper 30s, you guys. It should have been about 30 by now, but of course it didn't happen. So that's why we're still getting a mix. Look, there's the temp, 38 degrees. Oh boy, oh boy. I have a feeling when we get closer to the dam, it might change back over to all snow again, but we'll see. So this is kind of heading out of town on Highway 18. This is one of the stores that I tell you guys about, Lakeview Market. As I say, go do your shopping there. They're awesome, awesome, awesome people. I'd rather good business owners, small business owners up here get your money. And right there is the Big Bear Escape Room. We just passed the Big Bear Escape Room, and right across the street from there is Gold Rush. These are places, that's a place where you can pan for gold, like literally pan for real gold inside the store. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of good people to help up here, guys. It's definitely starting to come down heavier over here. Yeah, that was so weird. Like, I jumped up and got so excited to do this and do what I have to do. And now it's like a total mixture. It's such a bummer. Said, I'm hoping we'll get back to the all snow again. Gosh, Mother Nature, why are you doing this to us, man? almost not worth even doing this video. But there were a couple snowflakes, so I have to. Here's Boulder Bay Market on the right-hand side, sister store of Lakeview Market. When you go in there, make sure you say hi to Matt and Andy and Joey. 3 of the coolest people ever. And at that other store, make sure you say hi to Donnie and Shane. It's early. My memory, my brain is not working. It doesn't work normally. So imagine like when you're just snapping out of a deep sleep. Man, we got a truck flying behind us. We're gonna let him by. We're just gonna pull over right here. I mean, I'm impressed with this guy hauling some serious ass, but it's just not the brightest thing to do in a big truck when the roads could be becoming freezing. The temperature's 37. Just not smart. But again, it's 5:18 in the morning. And these people are probably tired. They want to get their shift over with, but you don't want to like slide off the road and go down a cliff over here. That wouldn't be a great start to the day. Actually, that would be a really, really, really bad start to your day. But yeah, since I jumped up and ran out really, really quickly, let's just see what it says on the weather app, why it's doing this, and then I will show you guys. Okay, yeah, see, yeah, there's no one behind us. It says rain and snow. As I said, it's 37 degrees. We're gonna pull over in a second so I can show you guys what the radar looks like. There you go. Again, there's no one behind us. All right, so let's take a look here. Might not get the best service over here. Okay, let me zoom in. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, we're that little arrow right there, so that is what it looks like for the mix. I'm hitting play. Wow, this is gonna change back to rain soon. That's insane. Let's give it one more second here. Yep, and that's gonna be it. I just cannot believe it. I really can't. Just blows my mind how incredibly wrong these forecasts are. I'm telling you, if this happens next week when we're supposed to potentially get maybe up to 2 or 3 feet at this point, if this happens then I might just retire this channel. I'm gonna be over it. Because why would you want to come and watch this channel when it's wrong all the time? Again, I'm getting my sources from, you know, from the most reliable sources that I've been dealing with for 11 years up here. So it's quite a disappointment when it's, but the temperature is falling. It's 36. I'm trying to see if we can see some more good sized flakes coming through. Again, I can see on the windshield there is a little bit of snow mixing in with the rain now. It looks like maybe it did snow a little bit more over here because the ground's a little bit white, so that's definitely the case. Okay, there's a couple more snowflakes. there's a couple more snowflakes, and yes, definitely snowed over here more. Definitely. You can see it over here, but all of this is probably from the last 30 minutes. Really not a whole bunch, but still, it's white. Definitely a lot more over here. And it's not going to be easy to drive on this because it's probably a lot slicker than it looks. That's why we're not going to mess around. Talking about big trucks going over the edge. I don't want to go over the darn edge myself or crash into the side, but yeah, it's definitely snow over here, guys. Oh yeah, it's 35 degrees. We are at the Big Bear Dam. We might just drive the whole entire valley right now so we can get some of this video while it's light outside, while there's a little bit of light, because we're probably not going to make another video on this storm, you guys. I'm going to pull over again and just take a quick look. Look at someone's trying to do donuts right here. That's like really odd. You must be really bored to do donuts in this type of weather and don't care about your tires at all. But yeah, let me see what it says. Okay, so it says for February 11th, cloudy with rain and snow, early changing to all rain and becoming intermittent late. High around 40. Winds south-southwest 10 to 20 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 80%. Obviously it's 100% now because it's happening. So I guess around 1 or 2 p.m. we could be going out to make another video. There's a good sized snowflake. Jeez, it's about time, man. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Hang on a second. Here, as I said, I'm gonna pull over. It's just that there aren't any cars right here, so, but I don't want to be a bad example for you guys. So yeah, so it's showing rain and snow now, and at 6 and at 7, and then changing to all rain at about 8, and then as I said, you go down to 1 or 2, and that's it. That's it. Well, at least things are turning white over here. I love it when everything looks white. It's beautiful. But so much for 3 to 5 inches of snow overnight, huh? Neck and my back. Well, I really do apologize to everybody. I really do. It's very embarrassing. But keep in mind, I'm not trying to throw all blame out the window because, you know, I've been here long enough. I knew what the temperatures are and what they're probably going to be. But again, I divulged to you guys what have been the most reliable sources since I've lived up here. And once again, nothing. Except big rocks falling in the street right there. Glad we're not dealing with that. But it definitely did snow over here. You can see sides of the roads are white. I mean, not too super white, but they're definitely white. wish my wife was awake so when we go back to the house we can I can talk to you guys on the live feed, but she's been working so many hours, just like I do actually, but been working so many hours, and she needs her rest, so I don't want to wake her up, but I wanted to talk to you guys on that live feed before this system's over. Back up to 36 degrees. It did get down to 35 for a moment. Let's turn this way down. Again, I hope you guys can forgive me. I really do. Doing the best I can. But this has been something that's happened quite a bit recently, is for some reason it'll snow for a couple minutes, get me excited, I'll rush out the door, and then it starts to either become a mix or just change all the way back to rain. So it is what it is. I'm always gonna give you the best I can give you. I wish this map right here would show the weather also. But as you guys can see, we're right on the edge of the lake, heading towards Fawn Skin right now. Obviously the lake's on the right hand side. It's gonna be almost no point to drive all the way to Baldwin, but as I said, since probably not gonna be making any videos anymore, other than possibly around noon, we might as well just do a nice long drive through the whole entire valley. Sleep is overrated anyway. I think I got a good hour and a half or so. Maybe about that. So yeah, I guess the main focus is going to be on next week. Don't forget though, when you guys come up here, make sure you book your appointment over with the Big Bear Escape Room, because everybody who I know that has gone in there, they've had a wonderful time. They've had a wonderful time, and the owner's so cool. Tanner is a good dude. But it's definitely something really fun to do while you're up here. It adds to that vacation atmosphere. It feels like you're at an amusement park when you're there. So it's really, really neat. Still seeing a little bit of white stuff on the sides of the road, a little bit, not like it was. Temperature's now 37, so it's going back up. And as I've told you guys for many, many years, the snowiest part of this whole entire valley, of the valley floor area in this town, is by the dam. That's always the snowiest part of this town, which is why when we were over by the dam, we saw some more snow on the ground. But as far as I'm concerned, the snowiest area in the whole valley is in Upper Moon Ridge, the closer you get to Snow Summit, or to Bear Mountain. So once you're in Upper Moon Ridge, right against Bear Mountain, that's the snowiest part of this whole entire area. Now we're in downtown Fawn Skin. I don't know how we transported all the way over here so fast. felt like we were still driving all the way around the lake. I honest to goodness don't know how that happened. It felt like we just skipped a whole bunch of the drive. That was really weird. Did anybody else notice that? Or is it just me? I swear, like, I don't use any substances or nothing like that. Like, I am a sober as a judge type of a guy, but I'm not kidding. That really felt like we skipped a bunch of this drive. What in the wide world of sports is going on there? What in the wide world of sports is going on? This is so frustrating. We're gonna slow down these windshield wipers a little bit. Degrees now. Right back where we started when we got in the car. It is 100% all rain. Some snowflakes coming down again. It's so odd. It is so odd. Right alongside the lake. I love that view right there. That is so cool. That is so cool. Definitely coming down hardest of the whole drive right now. It's not really saying much, but that is what I am noticing. And we're probably not going to end up going to Baldwin. It just seems like there's no point right now. I do appreciate you guys chilling with me. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, go to bigbearweatherandmore.com, and there's different ways to support the channel in the description of the videos. Always thankful. Always thankful. It's been pretty cool seeing people wearing the gear up here. Like, it is such a privileged situation. It feels so good because I've worked so hard on this channel for just about 11 years now in this little town. And to see you guys up here wearing my merch is just such an unbelievably beautiful feeling. So thank you guys for all the support. And remember, the one piece of merch that is not on our website are my 100% fine merino wool beanies with a real leather patch. These are the most comfortable beanies. Like, they are the most comfortable beanies ever, you guys. These ones, you just send me a comment or send me an email telling me you're interested, and that same day I will pack one up real quick for you and ship it out to you guys. I've got four different colors, so when you send me the email, I can send you back an email showing you a picture of all the different colors of them. But yeah, they are the most comfortable and truly super high-end beanies. I try to tell you guys that all the department stores, you know, like all their 100% fine merino wool beanies are like Gucci and Prada and stuff like that. That's actually where I got the idea to do these, because I just thought that it was such good quality and such beautiful stuff. So basically, this is like a Gucci beanie without it saying Gucci on it, and without being $450 each. What we might do for fun, though, is drive up Upper Moon Ridge. The road's probably going to be pretty dangerous. Now we're back down to 37 degrees, so that's good. I just don't want to waste this drive. I want us to... Well, we did catch some snow coming down, but... But it's important that you guys see what's really happening. I wouldn't be surprised if when you watch the news, like the 5 a.m. weather stuff on KTLA or something, if it's like saying it's snowing up in Big Bear because the radar says it is. I mean, this is probably snowing pretty good halfway up these ski resorts, halfway up and then towards the top, so that is good. But we'll see, because we are going to be driving to an elevation that's about a quarter of the way up the mountain. Snow Summit to the right, but you can't really see it because it's so dark and cloudy. But that's a good sign. That probably means that it is snowing more over there. So let's go get it. But yeah, what a disaster, man. These forecasts are just horrible. But maybe since it's so close to the snow line every single time lately, maybe just for safety reasons, they're just saying more snow than rain. It's definitely snowing more now, but maybe that's what they're doing for safety reasons, because they don't want you driving up here and then all of a sudden getting caught in the snow when you're not expecting it. That's never good. But don't forget, if you guys are coming up, guys, bring your tire chains no matter what. I know it doesn't look like you need them, but your safety is so urgent and so important to me. I want you guys to have the best time possible. I don't want you to have any issues. Just have them with you, and if you don't end up using them, then you know what? At least you'll have them in the trunk of your car for the next time you come up here. But yeah, it's definitely starting to snow a little more. That's the lake. See, we're crossing the lake right now on this little bridge. Stanfield cutoff. Temperature's 37. I'll bet by the time we get to the top of where we're going right now, it'll be 35, maybe 34 if we're lucky, and hopefully it'll be snow, all snow. Yeah, definitely getting some snowflakes again. Mostly rain, but you can see the snowflakes. I don't know if you guys can see them through the camera, but we're definitely getting some more snowflakes coming down. So that's great. Not a full wasted drive. Because again, I like to show you guys anytime we get change up here. That's why I didn't go out at 2 or 3 in the morning, because it wasn't even raining at all. Everything had stopped and then started right before we came out to do this video. Remember guys, I am so obsessed and such compulsive behavior over this channel. I'm never gonna miss anything. The only time I might miss something is, let's say it might be snowing a little bit at the Big Bear Dam, but it's still raining at my house. That's the very rare situation. But I assure you that does not happen very often at all. But usually I gauge whether I'm going to go out or not on what's going on at my house, which is right down this road here. And I do have some weather watchers out there all over town who send me messages, even though I usually don't like to take other people's word for it, because I like to be the one to, you know, go out there and take all the risk to go find it and this and that. But in this situation, I'm usually waiting around here for it to start happening here, and then I'm out making these videos for you guys. Yeah, but this is great. We're definitely getting some more snowflakes mixed in, but it's still just super wet. Not great for our resorts, but again, hopefully at least a quarter to halfway up, it's all snow right now. At the top, I guarantee you it's snowing, because it's definitely going to be a, well, I shouldn't say I guarantee it. I shouldn't say I guarantee it, because it is only about maybe 1,000 feet in elevation. So for every 1,000 feet, the temperature can drop between like 2 and 6 degrees. Just depending on the situation currently going on in those particular areas, but usually every 1,000 feet between like 2 and 6 or 7 degrees. And it's 5:45 now, and we're gonna head into Upper Moon Ridge. And as I said, hopefully it's a little more white up there like it was by the Big Bear Dam, but we shall see. We're just going to take Villa Grove the whole entire way. We usually never do that. We usually take a shortcut to get up to Villa Grove, but we're just going to take Villa Grove the whole way through Upper Moon Ridge. Temperature is going to start falling here. It's 37. As I said, hopefully we get to like 35 or 34 if we're lucky when we get up to the top here. We'll find out soon enough. So usually we'll turn right at this first street called Butte to take the shortcut up to Upper Moonridge, but we're gonna take the actual full route. It's only gonna be maybe like 3 or 4 minutes longer, so not really that big of a deal, but let's see. So we're starting here at 37. Let's see what happens. It is pretty steep driving up here, so that's why I'm staying a lot near the middle, just in case we do get into some icy spots. And I don't like the brights on this car, man. My other Subaru, those brights are amazing. You would have been able to see the snow way better with my other car right now, way better. You would be able to really differentiate the rain from the snow. With these lights, it's really difficult. If you look down near where the headlights are, you can kind of tell. Temperature start dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, when I look through the camera, I just can't tell, but when I look at the road normally without looking through the camera, you can definitely see a couple snowflakes coming down. I just hope you guys can. This is the top. So this is where we start to drive around all of Villa Grove. Butte is just right here to the right. It connects these two streets, but it's pitch black right there, so obviously it's hard to see. Wow, no temperature difference. We just climbed a few hundred feet. It's at least gonna get down to 36. I can guarantee you that. It's at least gonna get down to 36. So we are entering the snowiest area of the valley. The further we go, the closer we're going to be getting to Bear Mountain. So I'm just hoping that that's going to be what we needed up. There we go, 36. Boom, shakalaka. Yeah, that's where we're at. And that big open space right there, that's all like Bear Mountain area on the right hand side. You know what's weird is that up here I don't see any signs of any snow falling up here at all. Even though it's definitely snowing now, but it's still like a 70% rain type of a situation. This type of weather is just horrible, because if you have to be out in this stuff, it's just miserable because it's just cold rain. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather be out in all the snow when it's colder than be in like the coldest possible rain. Because that's what this is. But yeah. Grove. Just not even sticking at all up here. But again, we can continue to get closer and closer to the hills of Bear Mountain. Yeah, see? Definitely a nice mix right now, but I am keeping my eyes on the road, car. Don't have to yell at me like that. Yeah, there's more snow mixing in now for sure. This has been even though it's still probably half rain, half snow, this is the most snowed during this drive so far. Again, that's not saying much. But yeah, there's no sign that any snow has fallen up here at all. Unlike over by the Big Bear Dam. But hopefully this will leave at least a little trace, but I doubt it. We're still climbing a little bit. Maybe we'll get down to 35 and maybe we'll start seeing something on the sides of the roads. I'm not too sure though, I'm not too sure. The snow is so beautiful. It really is so beautiful. pretty sure we won't see 34, but we're definitely getting more snow. I hope you guys can tell. Definitely looks a lot better right now through the camera. But how interesting is that, you guys? Like, so many of these drives that we do, it'll be raining and then snowing. But yeah, I think it's all snow now. Finally. Let's see there. Yeah, that's all snow. Well, thank you, Mother Nature, for at least showing me some love right now. That would have been a huge bummer to do this whole drive without any snow. I mean, without it being all snow, at least, when we were supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow overnight. But I did mention if the temperatures do not get colder, then the 3 to 5 inches of snow could turn into less than 1 inch of snow, and that's definitely what's happening. But we're starting to head back down again, so we need to slow it up, because again, this is the road could be pretty dangerous, so I just got to be extra cautious. It's never worth crashing about anything, but definitely not worth crashing if, you know, there's not a whole bunch of snow out here. If I went into a ditch or something with a whole bunch of snow, I wouldn't feel as bad. It'd be kind of worth it, you know? I'm not saying that I want that to happen, but it would be kind of worth it if it happened. It is starting to get a little bit light out here now, but it's not going to be anything to write home about until this video's probably totally done. Then it'll be like a beautiful dusk. So I think we're going to be doing this for maybe another 10 minutes. This part of the road gets scary. This is the part that always trips me out, especially when we have a lot of snow. But I'd rather there be a lot of snow on the road going down this hill than not. But thankfully it's not too icy at all. It's a lot steeper than it looks too. To Bear real quick since we're really close. Back to a serious mixture. Even though it's still 35 out, it went back to rain and snow. Mostly rain at this point. Now 6 o'clock in the mound. 36 degrees again. Temperature's climbing as we lower in elevation. But we are here on Moonridge Road when we turn left to head to Bear. Let's do it. Yeah, I love this time of day. It's so beautiful, especially if there's snow. You ever seen the back of a $20 bill, man? You ever seen the back of a $20 bill when it's snowing? Some of you will get that. I kind of twisted up the words, but some of you will get that. You ever watch the stars, man? You ever watch the stars when it's snowing? All right. Not funny. Not funny at all. Beep, beep, beep yourself. Keeps telling me to keep my eye on the road. My eyes are on the road, but I think it's because I'm holding my arm up and it's blocking the like eye recognition part. Oh, here we go. We're at Bear. No one behind us, but this is Bear. We're the first ones at the resort today. Clearly they didn't get anything over here. What a bummer, man. Well, Bear Mountain, Mother Nature failed you again. Mother Nature failed you again. Well, anyway, you guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Sorry for disappointing you guys all the time. At least we got to see all snow for like 3 minutes maybe. So lame. So freaking lame. Yeah, go to bigbearweathermore.com, get some merch, show some love for the channel and all the effort that all of us put into this channel, because you guys leaving comments all the time and so many of my same friends support this channel so much. I can't thank you guys enough. Makes me feel amazing. But yeah, if for some reason it starts to change to snow again down here, I'll go back out and do another video. But I don't anticipate that happening, but anything's possible. Anything's possible. But for right now, you guys just know how much I love you all. And we might go do another video at around noon or 1 when the other precipitation comes through. Thank you again for hanging. Again, such a beautiful time of the day. This is such a beautiful time of the day. Oh, I just love it. I just love it. Well, until next time, guys, if we don't do a video around 12 or 1, that means there's probably nothing happening. And that means that the next video we do is going to be the calm before the storm on Friday the 13th, because Valentine's Day is Saturday the 14th. So hopefully Friday the 13th will be good for us in terms of good luck, even though it's usually supposed to be bad luck. But in this town, everything is bass-ackwards. Bass-ackwards. So hopefully it will be the beginning of something great. I am really confident about this next storm, but I was confident about the last storm, about getting some snow, but we got all rain. Kind of like this one's mostly. But yeah, I'm letting you guys go now finally. Thanks for hanging on. Cheers, you guys. We'll talk to you later. We are ending this at 6:07. The video will probably be up around 7, maybe an hour from now. I upload it as fast as I can. Peace out, guys.